Good evening, everyone. Today's going to be a quick one. We're going to be talking about Ascended Heroes, which seems to be all anybody on YouTube is talking about right now in regards to Pokemon. Um, Quick reminder, we're still doing the golden ticket giveaway. If you buy anything on our eBay store, you get a ticket. I give away one ticket to whoever leaves the best comment on every week's video. So please leave a comment and you could get yourself entered into this giveaway. And when we hit 100 tickets, we're going to give away some Pokemon cards. We've got a lot of options. I'm looking at a whole shelf of stuff right in front of me that we're going to pull from. So it should be fun. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And right now we're at 40 tickets. So hopefully not much longer until we hit the giveaway. Stay tuned for that. All right, back to the video. Today we're talking about Ascended Heroes. Everybody's going to want it. Nobody's going to be able to get it. You can go watch Dan Catch 'em All Collectibles, PK, Cool Trainer Ryan, PokeRev. PokeRev might be able to get some, but most of the people I've been watching on YouTube cannot get their hands on a lot of this product, even through distribution. Pokemon is doing a slow release, or the allocations are so small that even if you're getting some, it's negligible. It's kind of crazy. But why does everybody want this set so bad? Why is there so much hype around this? Couple of reasons. It's kind of, I don't think this has anything to do with it, honestly, but it's worth noting. This is the largest English set ever. All right, there's 295 cards total, 78 secret rares. It's based on Japan's Mega Dream EX battle collection. There's some leftover promos that they brought in. It's big, but more importantly, and I don't think I'm alone in this. Look at some of the cards in this set. You've got Mega Gengar, you've got Mewtwo, Mega Frostlass, you've got the new Mega Dragonite. There's a lot of really great cards. Gold Mega Charizard Y. This set's going to be hot. There's also something new here that I didn't know about until recently. Energy Reverse Hollows and specific Pokeball Reverse Hollows. You could see that on the screen right here. You've got the Water Energy Reverse Hollow, you've got the Pokeball Reverse Hollow, and you've got the Team Rocket R Reverse Hollow for Rocket Pokemon, which is kind of cool. I don't know that we've ever had that before. Key points for investors. These are unique variants that could make collecting more valuable, similar to how previous specialty sets have created demand through their unique, I hate to call it a gimmick, but it's kind of a gimmick. God packs are back. Huge. That's probably, I don't want to say, I don't know if I mean this. Part of me thinks that the fact that Prismatic Evolutions has God packs is one of the it's one of the primary reasons that it's so popular. That chase, without that God pack chase, I don't think that set would be as in demand as it has been, or would have the same outlook long term as it will. But the fact that this has God packs, this set, Ascended Heroes, has God packs, is huge for investing and collecting and ripping. The chase of being able to pull a God pack is significant, and something a lot of people want, including myself. It's one of the most sought after experiences when it comes to opening Pokemon cards, and it often inflates the value of sealed product in the secondary market. So something to keep an eye on here. The product lineup, well, it's going to be available January 30th. So 4 days from the recording of this video, right around the corner. From what I've heard through other YouTube channels, distribution is getting different product in waves. So I think it's just going to be 2 and 3 pack blisters at first. It's all you can get your hands on. There's going to be no ETBs. There's going to be no booster bundles, booster boxes, nothing. This is a specialty set, so there will be no booster boxes, but you won't get very much product for this set on release. It's going to be, if I had to guess, I think Pokemon is making an effort to stock big box stores like Target and Walmart. So they're just going to pump out 1 million blisters that stores can hang up on their shelves. And they're probably going to stock those shelves every single day. And maybe they're cutting back on what's going out through distribution to people like me or Catch More Collectibles or other online stores. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it's just Pokemon not being able to keep up. We'll see. But it's coming out in a couple days. February 20th, the ETBs are going to come out. The promo is Ends Zekrom. I may have a picture of it here somewhere. Yeah, right here, which I think is a great promo. These ETBs, if you can get your hands on them, I think they're going to go for a hefty premium, especially if you were lucky enough to get yourself some of the Pokemon Center exclusives, which I was not, unfortunately. But these are going to be hot. And the Pokemon Center ETBs just come with 2 versions of the Zekrom and a couple more packs. Other than that, it's the same thing. It's this right here. So you got your blessings if you were able to get yourself some of those. And then March 20th, you've got the premium poster collection coming out for $49.99. It's going to have 10 packs. It's going to have Mega Promo and a poster. And then the pin collection for $24.99, also March 20th, with 3 promos, a pin, and 5 packs. Lots of different products for this set, which is cool. It's just going to be hard to find. It's going to be really hard to get your hands on this stuff. April 24th, finally, the booster bundles are going to come out. People like me, I love booster bundles. You could stack 1,000 of them. They don't take up that much space. You get a lot of bang for your buck. Cost per pack is generally pretty good. Great for rip and ship. Great for seal investment. Great for opening some packs with your friends. It's good all around. Probably my favorite product outside of the Pokemon Center DTB will be booster bundles. Booster bundles for this set. You're going to have Mega EX boxes for $21.99 on April 24th as well. And we're going to have the Mega EX foil and jumbo plus 4 packs on that day. So I don't really care about the jumbo cards. I'm not really worried about that. It's going to be which product has the cheapest price per pack, unless they have a really nice promo, which ETB. Other than the ETB, I don't think the promos are going to be that crazy. Investment takeaway on this, it's going to be a staggered release, which means sealed product is going to get trickled out slowly all year, hopefully driving consistent buzz and multiple purchase opportunities for many months to come, especially with the hype around 30th anniversary. This year is going to be crazy. This set is going to be insane. Some investment strategy suggestions, some things I'll be looking to do here. Pokemon Center ETBs, like I said, they sell out quickly. It's almost impossible to get, but if you can get them, they're going to have a huge premium. Tech sticker collections, once they're released, will be early sealed targets because there's not going to really be much else out there. As far as single market goes, I think the Mega Dragonite, there's a lot of nice cards in this set. The Mega Gengar and the Mega Dragonite, I'm pretty sure, are going to be the top 2. Other than that, you've got Mega Feraligatr, Mega Frostlass, which we looked at before. Some illustration rares look good. The Psyduck's nice. Doug Trio with Giovanni's pretty cool. Promos are meh. I don't know. You've got those action cards. Reverse hollows, maybe there's some demand there. The gold cards, sure. Past couple gold cards, I like them, but you can see it in Phantasmal Flames. The Charizard SIR is going for more than the Charizard Gold. Charizard Gold is apparently much harder to pull, but they just don't look as good as something like, like this Mega Dragonite EX. So yeah, rarity, this is a perfect case in point where scarcity will drive demand or price, but if you got a really good artwork compared to, a mediocre artwork, that's harder to get. People are going to want the really good artwork, even if there's more of them. Sometimes, it can kind of tip the scales. Mega Gengar is going to be the same thing. I think this is going to be the most expensive card in the set, honestly. Zoroark, there's a lot. Rocky's Mewtwo. Yeah. Lots of valuable singles will be in this set for sure. And you've got these action cards. Mega Gengar, Dragonite, Frostlass, and there's a Metagross in here somewhere. Hopefully the pull rates are good and this is a good opening experience. If the pull rates suck, this is going to be another Prismatic Evolutions. Dramatic, as they call it. Risk factor with this set, like I said, there's no traditional booster boxes, so there's going to be fewer packs overall hitting the market, which, if you're a sealed investor, could help push prices up. But if you're just looking to enjoy the set and open some product, it's going to be hard to get. So in summary, I feel pretty confident that long-term, this set is going to be a really strong investment. I like the set. I like the artwork. I like that it's a specialty set. I tend to lean more into specialty sets like Crown Zenith and Prismatic Evolutions because without the booster box, usually the packs are a little harder to get. And usually because it's a specialty set, the artwork's kind of elevated. There's more of a chase. And I really, really hope it's more of a pack opening experience like Crown Zenith than it is Prismatic Evolutions, because Crown Zenith has got a ton of great art and it's so much fun to open. I feel like we need something like that. It's been a while since we had something that was fun to open, and this could be a good opportunity for that. God packs, again, you see it in Prismatic Evolutions. The chase is there. Everybody wants to open a God pack. There's insane monetary value there. The rush. I mean, I've got an old video where I watched PokeRev opening a God pack. I mean, his hands were shaking. It must be insane. It's got to be so exhilarating. So everybody's gonna want to chase that. And that, if nothing else was like really great about this set, if it had a couple decent cards, would have had God packs, that alone would push demand up. So you kind of got the best of both worlds here. You got a really good set, God packs, specialty, hard to get, maybe not printed enough to meet demand, unique reverse hollows, and a really broad product lineup. This could be recipe for disaster in a lot of ways, where, I mean, nobody's gonna be able to get it. It's gonna be scalped to all hell. And unfortunately, unless you're willing to pay a huge premium, you may not be able to open this stuff for a long time. So I guess I caution you all to be patient. At first, we know it's going to be crazy. People are going to be paying $15, $20 a pack for this thing. And maybe someday it's worth more than that, but give it some time. Pokemon's going to be printing this thing for probably a year plus. Hopefully they can print enough of it to where supply is meeting the demand enough to bring the cost per pack down a little bit, or you catch a Target restock at the right time and you can grab a couple packs off the shelf at MSRP. But if you can help it, just don't buy resale on eBay or wherever right now, unless you really need to. But I don't know why you would really need to, unless you're just like itching to open packs and you can't help yourself. But if that's the case, get your shit together. Go work out or find another hobby, or open Lorcana or MetaZoo or Dragon Ball or Magic. I mean, it's an excuse. You don't have to open this right now. All right. So find a way to quell that urge and time this a little smarter, so you're not paying a fortune for something that will likely be cheaper in the near future. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Not much to say that hasn't already been said. This set's going to be cool. If you can get it at MSRP. I will. I'm going to try to buy as much of it as I can. I'm working with distribution to try to get some, which is no shot. Pokemon Center restocks. I watch it. I'm in the Rattle Discord to try to get notifications of drops through the Pokemon Center or through Target, things like that. But you're usually waiting in queue for like a couple hours. It's not impossible. It's just kind of inconvenient and pain in the ass. If you got the time, go for it. And then other than that, I mean, walk through Target and Walmart and Best Buy if you're in the mall on the weekend. And I mean, it happened to me the other day. My wife and I were walking through Target and we just happened to be there when they were restocking the shelves. Could happen. It's just kind of got to get lucky or be patient. It sucks. I mean, even people that are making money because of the crazy demand on these sets, even they hate it. I know I talk about Catch 'em All Collectibles a lot, but I watch his content probably more than anybody else. And he was saying yesterday that he'd rather have, thousands and thousands of packs that he could sell at less of a premium than, a couple hundred at a huge markup on it. It's just a pain in the ass. It's not sustainable. You can't get product. Everything's a struggle. You're buying from people you don't normally buy from. It's getting old. And I feel like sooner or later something's going to break. I'm already at the point where I'm buying into Lorcana, MetaZoo, Dragon Ball. We're going to talk about Dragon Ball more too. Upcoming video. They've got a couple of new animes coming out. A couple of movies. There might be some new hype around Dragon Ball in the near future that could have an impact on their TCG market. So we may speculate a little bit on that. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot out there. And Pokemon right now, I'm not walking away from it completely. I'm just creating some space. I think a little space from Pokemon right now is healthy for a lot of people. And, everybody likes to complain about this on the internet, how they can't get product, how everybody's scalping everything. You have no control over it. There's nothing you or I can do about it. So there's no point stressing about it. No point wasting space up here thinking about something you have no control over. Focus on what you can control. Not this. Not Pokemon production and scalping. Forget it. Focus on something else. You're wasting your time. I promise. Sorry, I got a little ranty there. I'm frustrated, frankly. Been trying really hard to make something happen here, and we're doing it slowly, but man, I didn't think it was going to be this hard. But that's okay. It's all right. Nothing good is easy. So we'll stay with it. And thank you for being here. If you're here and if you made it this far in the video, leave me your favorite, funniest emoji in the comments, and I will pick my favorite comment from below, and you'll get a golden ticket for the giveaway, which hopefully will happen sometime in the near future. Hopefully right around the 30th anniversary, which would be pretty cool. Okay, that's enough ranting for one day. If you're feeling like I'm feeling, leave me a comment. I'm happy to talk. I like talking to people about Pokemon, so reach out. There's not many people in my life that are into the hobby like we are, so happy to listen to you vent, and I'm happy to vent to you. And I find that sometimes getting it out makes you feel better, and I feel a little better. I feel better already. So thank you for that. And hopefully next week we've got something a little more upbeat to talk about. But if not, we'll just come in. We'll have another bitch session, which I guess is okay every once in a while. Okay. Thanks for coming. Have a good night, everyone. Catch you on the next one. See ya.